All right. Shalom. Again, Kal Halayim La, Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem Kakadash. And again, double honor to the Apostle El's Great Millstone, which I learned my truth from, even though I'm not a part of Great Millstone. And also shalom to the Akim and the prophets out there on the highways and byways pushing the word of sincerity and truth. All right. And to the hopeful elect scattered around the four winds of the world. Shalom. All right. Again, I'm coming with another lesson. Lord willing through the Spirit, that'll be edifying, okay? And today I want to go in on how the elect was chosen from the beginning by the Most High, all right? Because we know coming in these last days that Yahweh Shai, which you even call Jesus Christ, is coming back for the elect, the 144,000 and the 1/3, okay? Which is Israel, the Israelites, okay? You Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, Seminole Indians, West Indians, and Haitians. Okay, so with that, I want to go to the scriptures. Second Esdras, chapter 9, starting at verse 2, but the point is at verse 8. Okay, Second Esdras, chapter 9, verse 2. Then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and upwars of the people in the world, which is going on today, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of the Salakia. Then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world have a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest, even so the times also of the highest have plain beginnings in wonders and in powerful works, and endings in effects and signs. And everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith, whereby ye have believed, and this the point, verse 8, shall be preserved from the said perils, destructions, all right, and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders, for I have sanctified them from the beginning, right? And the them that this scripture is talking about, verse 8, I'll read it again. Second Esdras chapter 9, verse 8, shall be preserved from the said perils, and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders, for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning. Right, and that them is the elect, the 144,000, 12,000 for each 12 tribes of Israel. Okay, so the ones that are gonna escape this coming destruction, Jacob's trouble, the hour of temptation, which is the mark of the beast, even face the affliction that's gonna come, in the time of Jacob's trouble, and ultimately when those the Lord returns, the day of the Lord, when Yahweh shall return with the holy angels, in the so-called UFOs, which are the chariots of heaven, and he's gonna come back to destroy this place, all right, and only the elect is going to be saved, okay? And it said that in verse 7, and everyone that shall be saved and and everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby ye have believed, right? So the elect is going to be saved by their works and their faith. And ultimately, through this lesson, I better bring out how the elect was chosen from the beginning by the Most High, okay? So the elect was already, was some of the first spirits, the first fruits that are going to taste the kingdom of heaven, which is going to be here on earth once Yahweh Shai comes back and take his rightful judgment and take his throne, as the king of Israel, okay? But not babbling on. I like to go straight to First Peter's. You bear with me. First Peter's. Just to pull out that point that the elect was chosen from the beginning, okay? First Peter's verse 2. This is the First Peter's 2. Elect according to the foreknowledge. Okay, and fore meaning before. All right, I'm start over again. Elect according to the foreknowledge of the Most High, the Father, through sanctification of the Spirit unto obedience and sprinkling of the blood of Yahweh Shai Mashiach, grace unto you, and peace be multiplied. Okay? So elect according to the foreknowledge of the Most High. So that means the Most High already knew from the beginning who the elect were. All right? Because the elect was some of the first spirits created after Yahweh Shai and the angels, okay? Was some of the first spirits, and it has been manifest because even Yahweh Shai said that whosoever will follow me in the regeneration shall be saved. Roughly paraphrasing, okay? And regeneration mean again, and generation, gene, reincarnation, same thing, okay? But carrying on, the point is elect according to the foreknowledge of the Most High the Father through the sanctification of the Spirit unto obedience unto the sprinkling of the blood of Yahweh Shai Mashiach, grace unto you, and peace be multiplied. Right, because the elect was already chosen from the beginning. Okay, and also I want to get in on 1 Peter's chapter 2 verse 9. Okay, it says, "Be ye Salakia, but ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, a particular people, that ye should sue forth the praises of him, which is Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, who have called you out of darkness into his marvelous light," which is this truth, knowledge, and understanding that you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American, West Indians, and Haitian, and Seminole Indians, that you are the true biblical Hebrew Israelites, okay? That you're not a black man, that you're not a Latino man, a Mexican, or a proverb and a byword, which you're being called over here in this captivity, but you are the Lord's chosen people. And only the elect will be able to hear this song, be able to get this wine, this new wine, okay? This living water, which is these holy scriptures, okay? And the Most High has to choose you you have to be chosen by the Most High to be able to receive this knowledge, this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Okay, but carrying on, I want to go to Isaiah. The 43rd, Isaiah 43, starting at verse 19. All right. Isaiah 43:19. "Behold, I will do a new thing. Now it shall spring forth. Shall ye not know it? I will even make a way in the wilderness and rivers in the desert. The beasts of the field shall honor me, the dragons and the owls, because I give waters in the desert." Salakia. "Because I give waters in the wilderness and rivers in the desert, to give drink to my people, my chosen." Okay? And his chosen is the elect. Okay? And carrying on to the 21st verse. "This people have I formed for myself. They shall sue forth my praise." Right? The elect. Because the elect is going to return back to the Lord and sing and call upon the names of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, and ultimately do the work through faith, truth, and sincerity. Okay? And try to do the things that are pleasing to the Lord, to be able to have mercy and favor in that day of destruction, which is at hand, okay, which is coming upon the world, okay. Also, I want to go to Second Thessalonians. Two and 13. "But we are bound to give thanks always to the Most High for you, brethren, beloved of the Lord, because the Most High have from the beginning chosen you to salvation through sanctification of the Spirit and belief of the truth." Right. And like it says, because the Most High have from the beginning chosen you, and that chosen you that is talking about, which the Apostle Paul is talking about, is the elect. All right. And carrying on, I want to go to Ephesians. Salakia. Ephesians 1 and 4. According as he have chosen us in him before the foundation of the world, that we should be holy and without blame before him in love, having predestinated us unto the adoption of children by Yahushua Mashiach to himself according to the good pleasure of his will. Right. I get it again. Okay. Ephesians 1 and 4 through 5. According as he has chosen us, the elect, in him, which is Yahweh, before the foundation of the world, that we should be holy and without blame before him in love. Right. Why would we be without blame? Because we're going to be saved. We're going to be blameless in that day. To be able to inherit the kingdom of heaven, be the first fruits. And the elect is blameless, but the elect will be tried as gold is tried in fire, okay? But at the end, they're going to come out with the reward because they're doing the things now since they were predestinated from the foundation of the earth, as it says, according as he has chosen us in him before the foundation of the world, that we should be holy and without blame before him in love, having predestinated us into the adoption of children by Yahushua Hamashiach to himself, according to the good pleasure of his will. So it's the Most High who's doing these things. Okay. Okay, I want to go to verse 11. Verse 11. Okay, I want to go to verse 11. Ephesians 1 and 11. In whom also we have obtained an inheritance, being predestinated according to the purpose of him who worketh all things after the counsel of his own will, that we should be to the praise of his glory, who first trusted in Yahweh Shai Mashiach, in whom ye also trusted after that ye heard the word of truth, the gospel of your salvation, in whom also after that ye believed, ye were sealed with the Holy Spirit of promise, right? Because the Most High woke up his elect from sleep, which is darkness, which is not knowing the truth, okay? And from a dead state, by his mercy and love, giving this truth through Yahweh Shai according to the gift of faith, all right? And last one I want to bring out, go to Malachi 3. 3 and 16. Then they that feared the Lord spake often one to another. The Lord hearkened and heard it, and a book of remembrance was written before him for them that feared the Lord and that thought upon his name. And they shall be mine, saith the Lord of hosts, in that day when I make up my jewels, and I will spare them as a man spareth his own son that serveth him. Then shall ye return and discern between the righteous and the wicked, and between him that serveth the Most High and him that serveth not. Right? Because, like he say, the Lord himself hearkened and heard it, because they feared the Lord and spoke one to another. And a book of remembrance was written before him for them that feared the Lord and thought upon his name, right? Which is the elect, because they were chosen. And he said, they shall be mine, right? And I will spare them, which will he mean? Well, I will spare them in that day, the day of the Lord, and Jacob trouble, okay? Because they will be blameless. And then ye shall return and discern between righteous and the wicked, and between him that serveth the Most High, him that serveth him not. Right? Because the elect is going to be the judges. Okay? They're going to be judges, and they're going to be priests and kings. And they will have the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to discern between the righteous and the wicked. Through the wisdom, power, and knowledge of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Okay? And to close it up, not to make the list short, I want to go to Revelation 7 to let you know who the elect is. All right? Revelation 7:3, saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of the Most High in their foreheads. And I heard the number of them which were sealed, and there were sealed 144,000 of all the tribes of the children of Israel. Right. And 5 through 8 just goes down numbering that each 12 tribe would have 12,000 for each tribe, because those are going to be the ones that, get exempt from the judgment. Okay. So with that, I hope the lesson was edifying. And again, I want to give our praise and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem Kakodash. And again, Shalom.